So, bro, I was just thinking about it. Um, you know the nursery rhymes, well, I don't know if they're called nursery rhymes, but the itsy bitsy spider, like the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout, down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Well, the problem with that is, right, you can look at that as like persistence, right? As like you know, um, when you get knocked down, you get back up and do it again, right? Or, something gets torn down, just rebuild. Okay. Well, the problem with that is what it depends on the way the kid interprets that song, because one way it could mean persistence, like keep pushing forward, when things get you down. But it also could be interpreted as like, hey, just be brain dead and do the same fucking thing over and over and over, even if it gets destroyed, just keep doing it. It's literally, you're instilling the definition of insanity into these kids by like you're telling them to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, even though you keep getting knocked down. Just keep doing it. It doesn't matter. You're just telling them, listen, you're doing the same thing, getting the same result, expecting something different to happen, but you're getting the same result, and just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Persistence. Just keep moving forward. Just keep persisting. Just keep persisting. Well, there comes a time when you got to stop, because it's not doing anything. It's not working. Like, go to a different fucking spot and try to climb up the house or whatever, instead of the water spout. You know what I mean? It's like, try a different route, because clearly that water spout is not a good place to fucking climb when it's washing you out every time. Okay, but like Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, whatever. And even though she took it to school, even though it was against the rules, now you're telling kids to break the rules. You're literally instilling criminals into the world. You're creating criminals by telling them to break the rules. All these fucking dumbass nursery rhymes that you guys think are cute little... No, they're not. They're not cute little stories. You guys don't understand. Everything you fucking say is a seed, okay? Everything you fucking tell a child or any person is a seed, okay? And they can either use that seed to grow, or they can use that seed to plant doubt, And everything that people say, well, especially to a younger, as their brain is developing, right? As their brain is developing, with adults, it's a lot harder to convince them of things, right? With kids, you can fucking, do the little thumb trick where you pretend your thumb is fucking coming out and they, believe it. So with kids, they're very impressionable. So everything people say to kids, you don't know how they're going to interpret that. You could say it one way and mean it one way, but that doesn't mean that kid is going to take it that way or interpret it that way, And so, and parents sit there and brainwash their kids, and they don't even realize they're doing it. This isn't like some malicious thing. You humans don't realize you're doing it. You humans don't realize that the power of suggestion is real, and the placebo and nocebo effect is real, and that when you tell your kids, oh, okay, let's say you're pregnant, and you thought you were having a boy the whole time, right? Because you just felt like you were having a boy, because for some retarded reason, you fucking dumbass women think that you can feel the sex of the baby. Listen, you have a 50-50 chance of getting it right. If you do get it right, it's not because you were right. It's because the 50-50 chance just fell in your favor, okay? None of you fucking dumbasses know the sex of your child inside your belly. You don't. Inside your uterus. You don't. You have no way of knowing whether it's a male or female inside of you. I don't give a fuck how spiritual you are, how fucking mystical you are, how magical you are. You have no way of knowing whether you have a male or female inside your fucking body. You don't even know if you have 1 or 2 or 10, okay? You have no way of fucking knowing, okay? That part of your body isn't even yours, okay? That uterus, that part, that's not even yours. That's the baby's, okay? That's where the baby goes. That it's inside your body, but you're the shell for that shell, okay? So that uterus, you can feel it moving, but imagine it'd be like putting something under your shirt, right? Under your shirt, and it moving around, and you feeling it moving on your stomach. It's the same fucking thing, except we would feel it on the outside of our stomach, and you feel it on the inside of your stomach, okay? It's the same thing. Your uterus is actually like a separate, a whole separate like thing inside your human body, okay? Inside your female human body. So that's why when women have babies, they feel like the baby doesn't belong to them. They feel like it's an alien inside them, or they feel like, you know, they feel detached from that baby, because they are. The women's reproductive system is a like separate machine inside the woman. Her egg goes in. That's why there's the two fallopian tubes, okay? One's for her egg and the other one's for the fucking sperm, and then they come into the center and meet, right? The eggs flood in on one side, the sperm floods in on the other side, and they go, you know, one comes up here, one comes over here, and they both go in the middle, and then it's a fucking free-for-all, okay? And whoever can fucking stick their sperm inside the egg wins, right? And it's not just one egg, by the way. It's not just one egg. Like, it's not like a woman has one egg that gets it. No. Her system floods the fucking uterus with eggs, and the male floods it with sperm, and then it's just a fucking battle. The eggs battle it out for each other, and the sperm battle it out for each other. It's literally an all-out fucking war. And but the sperm are all fighting each other, and the eggs are all fighting each other, because the eggs aren't like actual fucking eggs, right? They're not like actual like chicken eggs or something. They're life forms. They're organisms, right? Sperm and the eggs are organisms. They call them eggs, but they're not eggs, right? Eggs don't start off as eggs, right? And a creature doesn't start off as a creature inside of an egg. It's all just imaginal cells, right? So, anyways, so it's not an egg. It's not an egg that goes in and gets fertilized inside the body. It's not like like, bro, the egg is what happens after the fertilization process, okay? The egg is the uterus inside the body. That's the egg. People don't lay eggs because the eggshell is inside your body, and the baby gets formed inside the egg, inside the body. When an animal lays an egg, they incubate it outside the body because it's already been fertilized and shit. And then it's incubated outside the body, right? The eggs, they have to sit, and it takes however long for the chickens to sit on them and hatch them, or birds, whatever, anything that lays eggs, right? And so, some cardinals were playing. So yeah, it's just a fucking battle royale, okay? It is. It's a Fortnite battle royale for with the sperms against the sperms and the eggs against the eggs, and they battle like tabs. The battle simulator. It's a lot like that, except no, okay, no. Okay, wait, I had it wrong. The sperm don't battle the sperm. The sperm and eggs battle each other, and it's the last one standing on each side is survival of the fittest. That's what it is. It's survival of the fittest. They all just kill each other, and whoever are the last two standing win. And sometimes there's more than, and that's how you have twins, or because some of the sperm will team up, and they'll be like, nah, bro, we're gonna team up and we're gonna tag team this egg, and then they all fucking tag team the egg, and it breaks apart and splits into 4 different eggs, but not 4. It doesn't. No, actually, wait a minute. No, that's not what happens. No, because if it's split, then it would kill it. You can't split like that. They don't split like that. No, it's 4 eggs and 4. It's not eggs. Then you just stop calling them eggs. They're not fucking eggs. The four horsemen. Okay, there's the 4 horses and the 4 horsemen. Okay, the 4 horses are the women's little eggs, right? The 4 horses. Okay, and then the 4 horsemen, 4 horsemen, sperm, 4 horsemen, sperm, the men that want to mount the horses, right? They want to mount them. And so you got the 4 horsemen and the 4 horses, the 4 horsemen and the 4 horses, and they go head to head and battle it out, and whoever the last one standing wins, and something like that. But anyways, the whole point is stop telling you. Okay, so I got totally off subject here. Stop telling your kids that they were supposed to be a boy or supposed to be a girl, okay? Because no, they weren't supposed to be anything except for what they are, okay? Stop telling your kids what they are. Let your kids be what they are. Do not tell them they were supposed to be a boy. Do not tell them they were supposed to be a girl. Or, oh, I wanted a boy. I wanted a boy. I wanted a son, but I got a daughter. Because parents do that all the fucking time. Yeah, we were hoping for a son, but we got a daughter. You know what that does to your kid? Do you know what that does to your kid? That tells your kid that you don't fucking want him at all. So then you know what your kid does? They try to change for you and they become transgender. Or they think they need to be a boy or need to be a girl when they already are a boy or girl, and they think that they need to change for you because that you don't love them, because all you do is tell them that they're a mistake by telling them that they were supposed to be a boy or supposed to be a girl when they were, if they're not. And by telling them, oh yeah, we were hoping you were supposed to be, you had all the female parts in the ultrasound, but then you came out as a boy. Do you know what that does to a person? That says that, like, you're literally telling them that they were a female inside of you, and that as they were being born, they transformed into a boy. You're literally telling them that, like, and as a kid, when you tell them this stuff, to them, that's magic. They have no idea what you're saying. They're like, what? I was a girl inside of you, but then I'm a boy when I came out? Like, that makes no sense to them, other than magic. And that somehow they're a magical creature that can transform and change genders at will, You parents are literally fucking your kids up by just being their parents. Really. I mean, really. Just stop telling your kids what to do and just don't let them do stupid shit. Like beyond, let them do stupid shit, but don't let them get hurt. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want them to get hurt a little bit because to learn, right? But just let your kids do whatever they want to do within the limits, right? Don't sit there and fucking micromanage your kids. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? What are you doing? It's like, because here's the thing, right? If you do that, then they're just going to hide it from you even more. The only way your kids are going to be honest with you is if you're honest with them. And if you don't fucking hover over them, right? If you don't sit there and be an overbearing parent that has to be up their fucking ass all the time and control every aspect of their life, If they don't want to be a doctor, who cares? If they don't want to be a lawyer, who cares? If they don't want to do music, if they don't want to be an artist, who cares? My daughter is a fucking insane artist. Like, dude, like her talent is fucking beyond measure, right? At 9 years old, she taught herself how to draw realistic, lips and eyes and human features and stuff. 9 years old. Watched a YouTube video one time and drew these lips that looked fucking 3D realistic, popping off the page. 9 years old, shaded it herself, everything. Only used a pencil and shaded it, and it was, dude, it's not because it's my daughter, trust me, because I told her when her art sucks, I tell her that looks like shit. I'm like, you've done way better than that before. Why did you not try? Because clearly she didn't try. Clearly she didn't try, and so I want to know why she didn't try. I don't care about the art. I want to know why she didn't try. Or I want to know why she didn't do her best, not try. Do or do not, there is no try. Do not try, just do. So I want to know why she didn't do her best. Because by what she showed me, I could tell she didn't even try. She didn't do or try. She just fucking put some shit on the paper, and I'm like, why? Like, that looks like crap. Why did you do that? I know you can do better, so why did you not do your best? Because you should always do your best. And at that time, your best changes. Your best is always subjective. Your best only is relevant to that time, in that moment, right? Your best, you can only do your best at any given moment that your best is your best, when you're younger, your best is better than, sometimes when you're older, your best is better, It's just, you can only do your best in the moment that your best is the best. Because today, my best might be one thing. Tomorrow, my best might be even better, or it might be worse. It just depends on how I feel in that. So people expecting people to perform like, oh, this guy, he always knocks it out of the park. He always hits a home run. Well, he gets struck out. Now what? Now everybody fucking talks shit about him and boos him, because they all had an expectation of him to perform at a level that they expected, and he just wasn't feeling good today and didn't perform, so now everybody thinks that he sucks. That's fucking retarded. Like, You humans need to stop projecting your opinion and your bias onto other people, okay? Other people are not you, and you are not other people. Stop forcing and injecting and raping people with your emotions and your opinions and your values and your morals, okay? Because nobody else is going to hold your values, morals, or opinions. Nobody else. They might share in the same values and morals, but they don't hold your same values and morals, okay? Nobody ever will. We are all unique Big Bang events, okay? We are all one-for-one human beings. There's not, even when there are twins, they are not a 2 for 2, okay? They're a 1 for 1. Every single fucking human is a 1 for 1. And if you're not, then you're a 1 for none, and you're just a fucking 0. You're a loser. You're a fucking idiot. Because if you're not a 1 and 1 human, then you're a 1-0, and you're just going to fall into the void and fucking die. But if you're a 1 for 1, like a mirror, like a 1-1-11, like my master 11 number, my birthday, 5/1/1985, May 1st, 1985, when you reduce it, it reduces to 29 and then 11. Okay? I'm a master number 11 in numerology. I'm a 1 for 1, dude. I'm a 1 for 1 and a 1 for 1 because I'm master number 11 and I'm a 1 for 1 person. Like, there's only one of me. I'm a 1 for 1. So I'm a master number 11 and a 1 for 1 human, and that's 4, right? Because 1 for 1, that's 2. And then master 11, 1 and 1 is 2. And then my birthday time, or my birth time, is 8:47 a.m., which reduces to 19, then 10, then 1. And so master 11 plus the 1 for 1 human, which is 2 more, so that's 4. Because the master 11 is not 11, it's 1 and 1. 1 and 1 is 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2 equals 1 plus 1 equals 11. Okay? 1 plus 1 equals 2 equals 1 plus 1 equals 11. Okay? And it's not 11. 11 isn't even a fucking number. It's 1 and 1. 1 plus 1. 1, 1 next to each other is not 11. It's 1 and 1. It's parallel. It's just parallel ones. It's not 11. 11, there is no number beyond 9. Okay? 10 is the end. Like, 10 is 1. 10 is 1 because 1 plus 0 is 1. So 10 is 1. That's when you fucking restart. That's why a keyboard goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Why do you think the 0 is not at the beginning? Why do you think the 0 is not before the 1, you fucking retards? Why do you think the 0 is at the end? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Because it resets, dude. It resets. 10 doesn't exist. 10 is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. That's the end. There are no more numbers than that. There are no more numbers. Beyond that is 11.1, 11.2, 11.3. That's, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9. That's 19. 1.9 is 19, okay? And then it resets to 2.0. 2.0, that's 20. 2.1, 21. 2. But it's not 2. They don't use the number 2. They use the number 11, which is 1, 1. So it would be 1.1, so 1.9, okay? Then it just goes to 2, right? Because 2.0 is 2. Then it goes to 11.1. That's 21. 11.1 and then 11.2, 11.3, 11.4, 24, the 11 is not 11, it's the tally system number 2. Roman numerals is number 2. Look, how many fingers is this, motherfuckers? How many fingers, huh? How many fucking fingers, you dumbasses? 2. What does that look like? Looks like an 11, doesn't it? No, that looks like a 2. Fucking retards. Literally 2. Oh no, that's 11, dude. That's a piece. That's 11. That's a piece. That's 11. That's 2. What is it? I mean, what, can we agree on what the fuck it is? Or no? Because this is 2. This is 2. This is peace. This is V. This is fuck you. But this is also a V. If you think about it, it's kind of a V. Like, bro, you fucking humans have just destroyed language and symbolic everything, like symbolism and everything. Okay, the thing is, this is 2, this is 11, but it's not 11 because 11 is not a number, okay? 1 and 1 is 2 because of Roman numerals and the tally system, okay? So, 11.1 is 21, and then 111.1 is 31. 1111.1 is 41. I mean, and that's my age. And remember I had the master number 11, which is 1 and 1, so for 2. Plus I'm a 1-for-1 human, that's 2 more, that's 4. Plus my birth time, reduction of 19, 10, and 1 is 1, so that's 5 total, and that's my birth month. It's just 5. My birth month is 5, so that's Ouroboros, because 1, 2 for the 11, master 11, 1-for-1 human, that's 2 more, and then the 1 for my birth time, that's 1 more, that's 5. That's 5 total. And I'm the 5th element with 6 senses, master number 11. 5 plus 6 is 11. Skadoosh. Skadoosh.